Well, hey everyone, Alex Stone from a Stonewall's perspective here. I'm on a mission to spread the light of the gospel into every aspect of life, and yes, I did say every, including the things that people do not like to talk about, such as politics. Just coming on here for a short video. I want to talk to you today about some key apostolic prayers and prophetic promises that the Apostle Paul had for each of the different churches that he wrote letters to. There are many prayers that he prayed for these different churches, and I believe that these prayers still apply to us today in the 21st century. You see, these prayers were prayers that people would know and experience and love Jesus deeper and desire him deeper and want his power more, and that we would understand him more. And I believe that those prayers can be prayed for us today. You know, in the book of Ephesians chapter 1, verses 17 through 19, there's a prayer. Ephesians chapter 3, verses 16 through 19, there's a prayer. Philippians 1, 9 through 11, there's a prayer. In Colossians 1, 9 through 11, there's a prayer. Romans 15, 5 and 6, in verse 13, there's prayer. And go on, it goes on and so forth. And, you know, I knew about these Ephesians prayers from a book that I've been reading called The Believer's Authority by Kenneth Hagin. And Brother Hagin, he was telling about his story and his life and how he started to pray these two prayers from Ephesians over his life, and it began to change for the better, that he started walking and flowing in the things of God and desiring the things of God more and more. And that's exactly what I want for everyone who is watching this today. And I'm going to just pray these prayers over you so that you may experience the fullness of God and desire the fullness of God. So this first prayer, it's a prayer of revelation of Jesus's beauty, that we might walk in our calling and destiny by God's power. This is from Ephesians chapter 1, verses 17 through 19. It says, that the Father of glory may give to you the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of him, that the eyes of your understanding be enlightened, that you may know what is the hope of his calling, what are the riches of glory of his inheritance for the saints, and what is the exceeding greatness of his power toward us who believe, according to the working of his mighty power. And that's powerful. That is so powerful that the Apostle Paul wants the spirit of wisdom and revelation for the church at Ephesus and for those who believe, which is you and me in the 21st century, those who believe in the name of Jesus. That can be applied to our life today. And so Ephesians chapter 1, verses 17 through 19. The next prayer is another prayer that Brother Hagin started praying over his life, and a prayer that the Apostle Paul writes. And this is a prayer to receive the Spirit's power so that Jesus' presence would be manifest in us, so that we can experience God's love in a deeper way. And so it says this in Ephesians 3, 16 through 19, that he would grant you, according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with might through his Spirit in the inner man, that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, that you, being rooted and grounded in love, may be able to comprehend or experience with all the saints that is the width and length and depth and height, to know the love of Christ with which passes knowledge, that you may be able to be filled with all the fullness of God. These are two very powerful prayers, and I'm going to go over the next prayers in future videos, but these are prayers that can be applied to your life today, and that you can pray for yourself, that you may be able to, walk in our calling and destiny by God's power, and that you may be able to receive the Spirit's power so that Jesus' presence would be manifest in you, so that you can experience God's love. These are powerful prayers, powerful things that I've started to do in my life and my walk with the Lord, and it's changed my life, and it can change yours too. I just want to remind you that if you go to mypillow.com and use promo code Stonewall, you can get a discount of up to 66% off of your order. That is mypillow.com. Use promo code Stonewall. You can get a discount of up to 66% order. God bless you all, and goodbye.